What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pretty Girl Progression Podcast. I am your girl, Sherelle. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you stay. If you've been here before, girl, welcome back. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay? If you're listening on audio platforms, on any of the audio platforms like Apple, Spotify, X, Y, and Z, hit the download button or hit the follow button. I really appreciate it. If you're watching visually on YouTube, I'm going to give you a second. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you and amen. I appreciate y'all. We're going to get into a few things today. This is a solo episode. We are going to have a life update and we're going to get into the main conversation. But y'all, a lot of y'all have asked me, what am I wearing on the show? And I feel like the solo episodes would probably be like the best time to get into what I'm wearing. Now, by no means am I like a stylish, a fashion guru or anything. I like what works for me. My style is very like tomboyish, but sexy at the same time. And I'm all about comfort. So right now I am wearing a Sheen dress. And if you're listening, not virtually, but if you're listening on audio, I'll just tell you what I'm wearing. This is a summer white, sexy crochet textured off-white dress. I also have on gold studded earrings, the Versace earrings. I have on a necklace from my friend Just Mike the Poet out of Philly. And I have a gold plated bracelet that I got probably 10, 15 years ago in Miami in a boutique. So yeah, I just love to look cute. You know, honestly, when you look good, you feel good. And I'm moving out of like fast fashion so I can wear more of like 100% cotton, wool, silk, things of that nature. Because to be honest, you can't just be having polyester on your vagina all day. That's crazy. And I'm realizing that more and more. And it's all about healthy choices moving forward. So that's why I'm moving out of fast fashion. But for now, I'm going to keep it real. You're going to get these pieces because they're in my closet. Okay? Y'all, so we're going to get into what's been going on recently, which the Super Bowl just passed. Give it up for Kendrick Lamar, y'all. They Not Like Us performance. It wasn't just the They Not Like Us performance, but like his whole performance was immaculate. Like everything from the car, the dancers, the message. If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, you already know he's always giving you messages and he's always talking it bigger than the music. So I love Kendrick Lamar. But the biggest thing was Serena Williams. Girl, you did that. Not only did she sea walk in front of the world, but I feel like she basically told the Wimbledon, respectfully, kiss my for finding me when I did the sea walk. Because she's from Compton. Like, it's just a natural thing to do. Like, would they have really fined her if she did? I don't know. I'm not even going to say, like, a white dance because that sounds crazy. But let's say an unseasoned dance. Don't cancel me from that, okay? But would she have really got canceled for that or fined? Highly doubt it. So Serena, keep doing your thing. A lot of people were like, oh, Kendrick was being petty and Serena, she was just trying to get back at Drake. This was definitely bigger than all of that. And Serena said it. She quoted it like, I'm doing this because of what happened at Wimbledon. So kudos to you, Serena. Kudos to you. And also since the Super Bowl's in February, it was also Love Day, Valentine's Day. So I hope everyone enjoyed Valentine's Day. Whether you are single or you have a significant other, I hope you feel love, not just on Valentine's Day, but 365. My man, he told me he was going out to go get something to eat, and then he showed up with like bouquets of flowers and big balloons and like my favorite teddy bear now, which I call her Beau. So cute. And I loved it. It was very sweet. So I hope you guys are always feeling loved. Even if you're single, taken, or married, I hope you always feel loved. And what else has been going on? Oh, your girl got a new job, y'all. I've been working for a company where I've been setting up events for different, liquor brands. Now I am a supervisor at the Hilton. I might as well just tell you, okay? Yeah, I might as well just know. I'm a supervisor at the Hilton for food and beverage. And it makes sense because I've been in the hospitality industry for like 15 plus years. But let me tell you how God is working. So, number one, I've been wanting to get out of my job for a while. I like to go where I'm respected. So I was praying to the Lord, even in that building that I was working at previously, like, Lord, please just set your eyes, especially on me right now, because I definitely need to get out of this. And although I thought, oh, this is going to be the last job I ever work, I am potting, I'm doing all these things, I'm going to be a millionaire next month. The Lord was like, hold on, girl, relax. Let me set my provision and get some things in order. And so now I'm living in an answered prayer. Like, I started tithing, and that was a game changer for me. Let me tell you. So, number one, got the new job. Number two, I needed a new car bad. My car was really acting up. You know, I was putting money into it. My man was putting money into it to keep it going. And honestly, I needed to get a new car. So I realized the power of tithing. Previously, I used to always go to church in person. I used to tithe. And then I used to have car issues. And then I just started watching church virtually, especially after COVID happened, obviously. And I just lost the power of tithing or what tithing can do for you. And it wasn't until I was having a conversation with my man, and he really pointed out tithing really does change the game. So I tried it. Everything that I made, I'm talking any check, any money that somebody put into my account, I gave that 10% to the Lord first. I didn't even pay myself first. I gave it to the Lord first. And I made sure I transferred it to my savings, and I put title tithing. And I've probably been tithing for a month now. And the Lord started working immediately. Today I got a new car. So by the time you see this episode, I already got the new car. I already got the job. And I just all tie it back to tithing and giving God what is his, okay? What they say, give unto Caesar what is Caesar and give unto the Lord is what the Lord. Yeah, I'm going to give the Lord his because he really has covered me in this season. So praise God for that. And if you haven't tried it, I encourage you. Just try tithing and see what happens. And let me know if you notice a difference. Please send it in the comments, email me, let me know if you see a difference. Please. Okay, so to our main topic, y'all, which I was scrolling on the gram and I saw something about, is social media killing romance? Yes and no. I say yes and no for a few reasons, and we're going to get into a few points. But yes, because people are really comparing what they have at home to what they're seeing on social media. And I'm going to point out some different reasons on why I say that. First and foremost, who is liking your pics? The DM drama. You know, we come from, or at least I come from an era where social media wasn't big. Black Planet, I'm telling my age, but Black Planet was a thing. Then it was MySpace, and then it was Facebook, and then Instagram, TikTok, all these other things. And when you were in a relationship prior to that, you wouldn't have known who your man or your girlfriend was talking to. You just had to trust that person or trust your gut. And I always say trust your gut. But you would have never known who that person was talking to. And it just goes to show you're allowing social media, a like that your partner may have given someone else on social media, to corrupt your mind to think that person's doing you wrong. Personally, they could just be liking it because it's a cool picture. It's a fire picture. Or they're just supporting. Hello, networking. It's you have to support others on social media and they're going to support you right back. So it's never that deep. Don't always go into the worst of the worst because someone is liking the picture. Oh, another one is we ain't official until we post. I had a conversation with my boyfriend very early on. I've only ever posted one man ever on my social media. And I'm going to be real with y'all. And that was probably like 15 years ago. And I learned very quickly that I wanted to keep what was special and sacred to me private. That didn't mean that it was a secret, but it was just private. I noticed that social media has a tendency to critique so much about someone and pick apart, what you have going on in your relationship. And I didn't want that to be my story. And thankfully, I'm with somebody who respects that and is on the same wave. And before y'all start going, oh, girl, he's not doing that just because he's doing whatever. What happens in the dark always comes to light. So never focus on just because that person's not posting you, that means that they don't care for you or they're cheating on you or doing whatever behind closed door. Because whatever happens in the dark will definitely come to light. So no point of sweating it. Don't stress about it and don't ever think it that deep. Don't ruin a good thing. I'm telling y'all. Ooh, another one. This one was really good. Couples versus content creators. Ooh, I could just throw my phone at this point. Because first and foremost, when you're in your relationship, you know why you got with that person. You know why you got with that person. So when you go on social media and you start seeing the content creators who are paid to make everything look like an illusion, make everything look perfect, everything look so pristine, they're not posting their arguments. They're not posting their secret breakups. They're not posting, their trials and tribulations. They're not doing that. They're only posting the pretty parts, the good parts. So as someone who's in a real relationship that is off social media, if I were to go on social media and now start looking at other people's relationship, I would literally stress my man out. I'm sure I would. And if he did that to me, that would definitely annoy me. So don't focus on what other people have going on because, again, social media is an illusion. It's just a facade. It's going to show you all the smoke and mirrors. And, I always say, like, in Miami, right? People always talk about, oh, let's go to South Beach. Let's go to South Beach. I'm like, if you really want to go to Miami, I could show you Miami. South Beach is just an illusion. Everything is like slim body, sexy, drinking, partying. It's almost ties in with your dating, Don't let the illusion trick you out of your position with your partner when you know why you got in the relationship with that person. You feel me? Because Lord knows, I've seen different trips and I've thought to myself like, oh, that would be nice for me. But what's for me won't pass me, okay? All right. Everybody's relationship looks perfect but yours. That goes back to, when I talked about the content creator versus the regular couples. Yeah, everybody's relationship looks perfect, but no one's relationship is perfect. Your grandma and grandpa who've been together 60 years, they damn sure haven't had a perfect relationship. Your mom and dad, your sister and brother, pause. You know what I mean? Like, no one has a perfect relationship. So don't equate that to, you're not having a healthy relationship. As long as you are in a relationship that is working for you by whatever you deem to be good for you and that other person, then focus on that. I don't care if you got 3 people within a relationship. That's your business and do what works for you. Okay? Yeah, so, those are just some of the things. And the last but not least, never forget the internet. Never forgets. The internet will hold you to every single thing that you do. Now, it's almost like you've ever had a homegirl or a relative tell you about their relationship and how they're going to break up with this person and this person did them wrong and hurt their feelings or whatever. They gonna forgive that person quicker than you'll forgive that person. That's the same thing with the internet. The internet is not gonna forgive you, but you might forgive that situation or delete that post. But the internet always remembers. So always be mindful of what you're posting. I had to learn that the hard way. And another thing is it ties into like Ooh, this is a really good one. As far as the likes on social media, right? So you ever post something when it comes to, your content and you only get 50 likes or 100 likes and you think, dang, like this person kind of posted the same thing, but they got 100,000 likes. I had to start thinking of it in a way of, okay, I posted this content, I got 100 likes, but imagine if those 100 people were actually in a room clapping for me. I would feel seen, I would feel heard, and that would have a bigger impact. Don't let the likes on social media stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. Baby, sidebar, post that content. Show up for your brand. Show up for yourself. I don't care if it's only 5 likes, 500 likes, 100,000 likes. If you think of it like those people are actually physically in a room clapping for you, give it that same energy. Because really, you only need 2 or 3 solid people, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there. So y'all, I hope you loved this episode as far as my solos and just a little life update on what I got going on. You guys, make sure you pick up the daily devotional. The daily devotional is 30 days of affirmation and biblical verses, and then a personal message from me to you. And also, we have different merch and just different ways you can support the Pretty Girl Progression movement by donating and just supporting the podcast and all the things Pretty Girl Progression. So let me know in the comment section what you feel about this episode. And until next time, Queen, love yourself.